Yay Networks.
Welcome, everybody, to A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. It's a podcast, and it's a podcast I do every week with my husband. I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans. This is my husband, Alan Evans.
Big train in the house.
Otherwise known as Panama Evans, Panama Alan. I don't know what you're calling yourself. He got dressed up. He got gussied up for this podcast recording.
I did. I have a tropical shirt on and I have my Panama Jack hat on that I believe listener, good friend, very best customer, Elizabeth Betts gave me.
That's very nice.
Not to be confused with Elizabeth Estrada and Liz Key. Those are three different people.
It is very confusing.
Right. I did a Steve Harvey moment one time with those three.
I've messed up before.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to keep everybody straight.
It is.
Thank y'all for being here, everybody, and especially for the ones that give us gifts, like Elizabeth Betts.
I rolled into this Starbucks today, and it's one that I don't go to very often, just maybe once every couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I come walking in, and I hear "Hey, Alan, welcome." And I was like, "Wow, that's pretty nice. How'd you remember my name?"
Oh, it wasn't a listener. It was just the
No,
barista recognized you.
Yeah, it was the barista.
Well, guess what I got?
What?
So my niece, Landry, got married to Noah in the Tampa Bay area over the weekend. So I flew down with my dad, my mom, my daughter, and Alan stayed behind. We had the boys, and it didn't work out for him to go to the wedding. But we went down, and it was beautiful. Very, very Christ-focused. I mean, I've never seen such a wedding where Christ was celebrated as much as he was at this wedding.
That's a big statement.
It's true.
That is a big statement.
It's true. I've never been to one that celebrated Christ as much because Noah is a pastor now. He's like the youth, the college and career pastor, basically, the college and the singles, career-minded young people who are out of college. Anyway,
for your youths?
For college and career.
I thought you said youths.
I started off with youth, but I changed it. I was wrong. So anyway, Landry works with him in the church, but now she's going to be a pastor's wife, and in about a year he's going to be ordained. It was just really sweet. My niece Landry, I didn't realize what an excellent writer she is because they each wrote their own vows, and he did a beautiful job. But her vows were so awesome. Everybody was laughing. She was laughing. She's so full of joy. And at the end of it, everybody gave her an ovation.
Really?
She got a round of applause. They were so great. I wish.
Wow.
It was just so beautiful.
Can we see said
no, not
vows
now.
Or
not now
are
because
they documented anywhere? Or?
I'm sure somebody was. I know there was somebody photographing it. I don't know if anybody was recording it. I didn't see a videographer, but I know they live streamed it for her maternal grandparents who couldn't make the trip due to their health. But they asked us to all, just like at our wedding, can y'all please put your phones down? Just be in the moment, instead of everybody filming it.
For whose maternal grandparents?
Her maternal grandparents could not be there. Do you not know what that means? Her mother's parents, her maternal grandparents could not be there.
I'm confused.
Landry's maternal grandparents could not be there. Her mom's parents couldn't be there, so they live streamed it. They Zoomed it or something for them.
Where are they?
They're in Arlington. Their health, they couldn't travel. What do you not understand?
Oh, her. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what you're not understanding.
I was very confused. I was thinking of your mom's mom, and I'm like,
no,
what?
Landry's
mom's mom. I got you. Okay, I'm with you now.
Finally.
I'm with you now.
So anyway, on the way back, listen, we flew Southwest Airlines. I am so bad about remembering.
How was that?
It was fine. I was so bad about remembering that you're supposed to go online within 24 hours and, go ahead and check in because with Southwest, you're either in boarding group A, B, or C, right? I don't ever think to do that. Don't fly Southwest a tremendous amount unless it's work related, and somebody always takes care of that for me because that's when we fly in. Well, that's the truth. When it's not a dime.
Who takes care of it?
Russ or Nicole. They book our
Russ Face does
when we're traveling for work, and
Wow.
it's usually like if we're taking a quick flight down to San Antonio or New Orleans or something like that. It's a Southwest flight, and they take care of it, and they get us all, in boarding group A or B. Because you don't want to be in C because C stands for center seat. That's what the guy says. So anyway, on the way down, I went and checked us in at the kiosk. I got group A. Mama, Daddy, and Emma Kelly all got boarding group C.
Okay.
Which is not great.
So you had status.
it just happened. Luck of the draw. I don't know how it happened. So what I did was I went ahead and my daughter's 16 and I said, just come with me. I don't think it's a problem. And when I got up there, I said, is it all right if my teenage daughter, I know she's sick, can she board with me? They said, that's fine. Not every gate agent is always that nice. Sometimes they'll be like, no, she's old enough. She's a big girl. She can, but she was like, sure. So my daddy's a big man.
Oh, yes.
And he needs leg room.
Yes.
He really is.
Give us dimensions.
I don't know. He's what? He used to be, I think, back in the day, about 6'4", but he's big. You know, he's
not
a
that
robust
big.
Man. He's a big man, and he needs to.
He's a
room.
big man.
He needs room. So what I did, I said, Daddy, I'll try to get a seat for you. So I found one of the exit rows where it doesn't have a seat in front of you at all. It's the one right next to the window. So it's like
those are
there's
great.
2 in front and then 3 behind, and it's all considered exit row, but the one closest to the window has nobody in front of them.
That's poor man's first class.
So I sat there for Daddy. And Kellie, of course, couldn't sit in the middle seat to save it for Mama because she's 16. So she went a couple rows back, and
What's
she sat
that
next
have
to the
to do
window.
with it?
You can't be 16 and sit in the exit row.
Oh.
You were just like learning so much today on this
Yeah,
podcast.
I'm just not with you. I don't know why.
I don't know because I don't know. I guess
don't
I'm
know.
boring.
I've had too much caffeine.
So Kellie's sitting there. So what happens since I'm in Group A?
Or
Everybody comes by and wants to sit in the exit row. And I'm like, I'm that person. I'm like, you can sit in the aisle seat, but the middle seat is saved. I said that.
Oh, you're being that guy?
Yeah, I'm saving it for my mother.
Well, that's okay.
See, you know what? You're so duplicitous.
What does that mean?
Talking out of both sides of your mouth.
Why don't you just speak plain language so I can follow?
Why don't you educate yourself so you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I do that about 50 times, and finally somebody comes and he's like, "Are these seats taken?" I said, "The aisle's open," but he's like, "Great, I'll sit there." He was fine by himself. Perfect. My parents were like the next to the last people getting on board. So I finally was able to give my daddy, he was so touched that I did that for him. He thanked me 50 times. So he was comfortable. My mom was fine in the middle seat. And I went back there and sat in the middle seat with my daughter. All good.
Mm-hmm.
On the flight back at the wedding, my brother said, well, we already checked in. He said the minute it was 24 hours where you can check in, he said, I don't remember the exact number. He said, I checked in like let's say it was a noon flight. I checked in at 12:01 and I was in group B34. I mean, like that. He was already in B. And I was like, oh, we're in trouble unless I get lucky again.
So the earlier you check in, the better seats you get?
Allegedly, they checked in the minute they could. But I think a lot of people pay extra for A. I think that's how this works.
I don't fly SWA enough to know all the ins and outs of it.
I think.
Yeah.
So I'd go bebopping up to the airport the day of our flight thinking maybe I'll get lucky again. Well, guess where the Raspberry clan was sitting? We were the final 4 boarding in Group C. The final 4 people on the plane.
Oh.
The final 4.
What a beating.
But, my daddy, I said, Daddy, maybe they make, what is dinging? I said, Daddy, maybe they.
It's your computer this time.
I don't think so. I said, Daddy, they do, because he's 70. How old's my daddy? He's in his 45, so he's 77. He'll be 78 this year. Yeah, he'll be 78 this year. I said, Daddy, I don't know. I said, maybe, they do pre-boarding for people with little kids. I said, maybe they do it for senior citizens. And, my daddy's a charmer. So he goes up to the gate, and me and my mom are watching him, and we see the gate agent shake their head no, but we're like, y'all ain't met Jerry Raspberry yet. Mm-hmm. And so all he has to do is pull out them strawberries from a raspberry.
Did he really? He pulled out the candy?
Of course. He has them on him at all times. So what ends up happening is the sweet agent, because my daddy's, he's like, he can see my daddy needs some legroom. There's no way he's going to be able to sit in a center seat. It's just not going to work. And we are literally the last 4 people to board the plane. So he was very kind, and he told my dad, he said, look, as soon as B finishes boarding, you come up. So basically he was going to become C1, right? So he would be the first person in Group C. Mm-hmm. Maybe this is my phone. This is annoying.
It is. Everything that's making noise right now is yours. Yes.
So Daddy gets on, and me and my mama and Emma Kelly, we're still the last 3 on the flight. So we come walking on the plane. Every seat is gone, and my daddy is sitting exit row aisle seat.
Nice.
That's just the way it worked out by this lovely little lady who was getting to learn all about I'm Jerry Raspberry. Here's a strawberry from a raspberry. Do you know my daughter, Kellie Raspberry from the Kid Crowd? She's getting the whole flight.
Is that fake Jerry Raspberry?
No, yeah, basically. My daughter, we were just like, honey, you've got to just take what you can get because it's going to be bad. So she ended up sitting center seat between two men. And I said, honey,
Big burly men?
No, skinny, scrawny things.
Oh, okay.
She got lucky. And I said, let me tell you, she was nervous. She's never had that happen before. I said,
why was she nervous? Just being between two big burly men?
She's never flown next to like anybody like that before without me being there,
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
So I said, if anything goes wrong, you hit that flight attendant button. I said, but 99.999% of people are nice. You get the occasional weirdo creep.
Most are just like me. They
Everybody
don't
was
want anything
fine.
to do with you.
They went straight to sleep. She said it was fine.
I want to be left alone.
My mother and I end up going to the very back of the plane. My mama's the next to the last row, aisle seat, and I'm on the last row next to the toilet, but aisle seat. So I was really happy with that.
That's good.
And the reason I shared all that story
Yeah,
was
that's a
to
lot
get
on
to
seating.
this.
That's a lot on seating.
Was to get to this.
Are you going to do the drama?
This is the whole point why I was brought it up.
Okay.
You said that person said to you, Alan. Whatever, okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to baggage claim, and this one beautiful woman, she was tall, Alan. She was tall. She was over 6 feet tall.
Over 6 feet.
Yeah, she was a Southwest Airlines employee. She's wearing the blazer and the neckerchief and all that, just the great outfit. She came to me. She got in my face. She said, "Yogurt."
Did she really?
Yes, she did.
She issued a yogurt.
And it took me a second by surprise. And she's like, "Yogurt." I was like, "I know what that means."
It's kind of out of context, though.
She said, apparently on many podcasts ago, we said, if anybody ever sees us, just come up to us and say yogurt, and that's our code.
That's the code word.
Nobody's ever done that before until this woman did.
That's the code word.
And she was so thrilled to meet me. She's a huge fan of the podcast.
Huge.
Her name is Jocelyn. And she said she was the supervisor there.
Did she say anything about me?
Yeah, she loves us. She loves both of us.
Oh, she said something about me too?
Yeah, honey.
Oh, okay.
And she loves you. She loves me. I'm glad she loves you too. Lord heaven help her if she didn't. But she's just such a huge fan.
That's awesome.
And I told her, and she said, if you ever going to fly, I mean, I'm not going to. She's like, just ask for me. I'll make sure you get Group A. I'm like, okay, whatever. But, I told her, come out to Oak Barbecue when it opens our new location. We'd love, because she missed the last one, and she can't wait to come to a podcast meetup.
So, fan of the podcast.
But yeah, she came up to me and said, yogurt.
That is awesome.
When you said the Starbucks thing about Alan, that made me think of it right now.
That is awesome. You didn't tell me that.
Well, I was saving it for the podcast.
Are you going to tell the other story you told me?
Which other one?
The big drama you had.
Remind me. I forget everything.
The escalator?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's really cool.
It was cool. And so we highly encourage anyone to come up and yell yogurt in our faces, because it's our little inside code word for podcast family listeners.
And if you don't know why, that's because one time we were playing King of with Dylan. I think I was playing King of Fish or King of Fast Food Restaurants.
Yeah, we play King of Candy, King of Colors. Little kids, you have to base it on their age.
And we were all going around, and it got to be Dylan's turn, and then you can just see his face, and you can see the gears turning in his head. He had no answer for like King of Fish, and he just says, yogurt.
Yogurt.
He said
came
yogurt.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, yogurt.
So cute.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's our code word. And real quick, before we get to, I'm sure, what everybody's been waiting to hear, an update about our podcast family vacation 3.0.
We have vacation plans.
We have vacation plans.
They
we
are
have announcements.
Are they
make.
Sharpied in yet, or just lightly penciled in?
I think they're Sharpied. Are they not?
Well,
I thought they're Sharpied.
No, you and me personally, are they Sharpied in? Has the hotel been booked?
No.
Okay, then they're not Sharpied in.
But we're announcing what the packages are. So as of the time this podcast airs, it's time.
The group podcast vacation is Sharpied in.
Yeah. So here we go.
That's happening.
But first, the weather in Texas is absolutely crazy. The beginning of February, it was single digits, was it not?
Ice, snow.
We were sit home from work. We had ice. We were iced in for 3 or 4 days.
Nah.
I was going nuts. I was like, I can't believe this is happening again.
Amen.
And today, do you know the high? And we're not even out of February. The beginning of February, we're iced in. It was 80 degrees today.
Babe, the day before yesterday, it was almost 90.
It was 88 for the high
Are
yesterday.
we really talking about the weather on the podcast?
Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of people, when it's freezing cold, you like to swap out your bedding for something cozy.
Yes.
And then when it's hot, you want to swap out your bedding for something lightweight. That's a giant hassle, especially if you live where we do, where the weather is constantly changing. Well, that's one of the things I love most about Cozy Earth bedding, because it is naturally temperature regulating. You will sleep comfy all year round, and you don't have to change out for special winter sheets, special summer sheets. Cozy Earth luxury bedding was made to transform lives by offering the softest, most luxurious, responsibly sourced bedding in the world. And seriously, I don't say transform lives lightly, because when you are getting restful, luxurious sleep, it's transformative. You wake up refreshed. It makes you want to do more things. You know, you wake up in a better mood. It's better for your relationships. So it can really make a difference. And Cozy Earth bedding is made using only the finest premium viscose from highly sustainable bamboo. And if you follow Oprah's favorite things list as religiously as I do, you know she has chosen Cozy Earth for her list 5 years in a row. So whether it's their luxury sheets, loungewear, pajamas, their new bath collection, you're going to love shopping at Cozy Earth. And now you can order their bedding in 6 wonderful colors. Plus, Cozy Earth bedding comes in a beautiful, reusable canvas bag.
Save 35% now on Cozy Earth. And you should hurry, because this New Year's offer ends soon. Boy, they're still running that.
They are, because it's been so successful.
Absolutely.
They extended it through February.
Well, it's going to end soon. So you need to go to cozyearth.com/sandwich and be sure to enter code SANDWICH at checkout to save 35%. That's cozyearth.com/sandwich. Love Cozy Earth.
Okay, I'm pausing for you to take over now, honey, because this is your moment to shine.
I got you.
Well, apparently not, because we're still sitting here pausing as you're scrolling.
Well, I'm
in your phone.
I'm attempting to to get some information on my mobile device here. But basically, we have a vacation plan this summer, and we want you to come. It's at the Valentin Imperial. It's going to be the week of July the 3rd. I think July the 3rd is a Monday. I think the 4th
July 4th is a Tuesday.
4th is a Tuesday. Kellie and I are going to be at the Valentin Imperial that whole week. And we would like you to join us. And we're going to have our 3rd edition. Well, it's not really annual.
3rd biannual.
Yeah, 3.0.
Just the 3rd.
The 3rd version of our podcast family vacation.
3.0. We could say that, right?
Yeah. And so we've got pricing. We've got the resort. We've got a person who's going to handle the reservations for us. Basically, here's what you need to know. You need to go to kellyandalan.com/vacation. And all the information is right there. I could read it to you, but I think you're capable of reading.
Give the highlights. Just give the bullet points.
Here's the
elevator pitch.
Here's the elevator pitch. The basic package starts at $717 per person for 3 nights.
4 days, 3 nights.
Okay.
Now that is the basic minimum.
That's the basic the deluxe junior suite. That's based on double occupancy.
Yes.
So if you're a single, the price is going to be different. This is for 2 people in a room.
It'll be more expensive for just, the one person.
It would behoove you to grab a friend.
Grab your kid if they are 18 and older.
Yes.
And that'd be a wonderful thing. Imagine your kid's graduating high school. They're 18. They're going off to college.
Yeah.
Would this be a wonderful way to celebrate this transition of life?
Can't think of a more perfect way.
I think that'd be great.
It's an all-inclusive resort, all adult.
18 plus.
18 plus. That's just the basic package. Now, if you call our travel agent, Ken Holiday, and is there a better travel agent name than Holiday?
I know, but he doesn't spell it like the traditional spelling.
Not like the traditional spelling.
But it's still Holiday.
But Ken's contact information is on our website, kellyandalan.com/vacation. You can contact Ken directly. You can send him an email. You can fill out our form. And he will advise you of all the different upgrades. If you want to upgrade, you want to stay more days, you want to come in a certain date, you want to leave a certain date. But Kellie and I
we'll be there all week.
Are here to tell you we're going to be there the entire week.
Yes.
So we really hope you.
We're going in early, actually. We're going in for Anna's wedding. And so we're going to be at a different resort for a couple of days. And then we're moving as quick as we can to Valentin Imperial because we just love it there.
Yeah.
It's our favorite.
So that price that I gave you, that basic price, that's just the resort. Now,
Right.
the airfare, that's up to you. You got to, Ken can maybe help you out with that. If you've got points on an airline, you can use those or, whatever. But that price that I told you, that is just the resort. That's
Yes.
not the airfare.
But this is, if you've ever been to an all-inclusive resort before, you might have been disappointed in the food, in the potency of their beverages. We've been to resorts before where it's like we've drunk all day and we're like, I can't even catch a buzz to save my life.
I've given you straight vodka and you say I can't catch a buzz to save your life.
Some of these all-inclusive resorts.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, Alan. Remember our last trip to an all-inclusive resort when we sat there all day and drank
You
all
want
day?
to name names?
No, but we could not get drunk to save our lives.
No,
and
we
were
could-
trying
we
really
couldn't.
hard
Yeah,
because
we
we were on
couldn't.
vacation. And the food was somewhat questionable.
I just peed a lot.
But here's the thing. At Valentin Imperial, their food is excellent.
Oh,
They have several restaurants
yes.
there. They're known for their food. And their drinks, you ain't got no problem catching a buzz. They're really great. And we have so much fun with our group. People want to be a part of our group. We all wear matching hats so we can all kind of stand out. And they're like, who are you? What are you doing? Can we get a hat? We're like, no, because you're not with us. No, we're not that like that.
You're going to get some free swag.
Yeah.
You're going to get some free swag. Now, don't be that guy and look at the webpage and be like, you know what? I'm going to call Valentin directly. I'm just going to book through them. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Call Ken Holiday, book through our agent, and be part of our group. Because if you go outside, we're not going to know who you are. You're not going to be accounted for. You don't get the invite to the cocktail reception. There's a lot of little perks
You
going
don't get
on.
the swag.
You don't get the swag. You want to be.
Plus, he's negotiated this deal.
Oh,
and
yes.
it's like the best you can get.
He's chewed them up. They have no ass left because
Right.
he's chewed them.
He's got
so
a very
much.
great relationship with this resort.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why we're
he's-
trying a new travel agent. Ken, you've maybe not familiar with them, but if you go online, if you want to get excited about Valentin Imperial, you can go to Facebook. There's a Fans of Valentin Imperial Facebook page. It's a group that he started. He's the guy that runs it, but people on there give so many wonderful tips. If you've never been, some people have been 20 and 30 times. That's how much they love this place. But it's fun to get excited about the trip. But first, go to kellyandalan.com/vacation. That's the first thing you should do, right?
Yeah, go check it out. And I know
Now, do they have to put a deposit down in order to save their place? Is there a deadline for that?
they do have to put a deposit down.
We need to have a deadline for that.
Yeah,
Don't have that, do you?
I don't think we have that.
All right. Well, maybe
I think it's a $50 deposit.
It's
not
$50 per
much.
person.
Yeah,
So $100 for double occupancy room. So that's it, just to hold your place.
just hold your place.
And because look, I'll be honest, we're putting our money up to hold these rooms. Did you know that?
they don't care.
Well, I care. We're putting our money up to hold
So
these
what does
rooms.
that have to do with anything?
That means we all need y'all to go so we don't lose our money on these rooms. That's what that means. My husband, what do they care?
they don't care.
I care. I don't want to be all out all that money.
Oh, jeez. So you don't want
So
them to.
you don't care for all of that
You
money?
don't want them to come hang out and party.
I
You-
want that
You
too.
just want your deposit back.
I would love my deposit back from holding all those rooms for you guys.
Good
So-
grief.
What? You don't care?
I care, but there's
We're putting it.
there's ways to sell things and there's other ways
here's
to
my
not
way.
sell things.
Here's my way. I'm about to put down a big fat credit card to book a block of rooms for our podcast family listeners.
Right.
So I need y'all to put your $50 down so I can get my money back. Well, Alan, you don't want this trip to be a bust.
Good, strong, dear, sweet, clean listener. I just want to come. I want you to come so we can hang out together.
I want to do that too.
I want to be at the swim up bar, swapping tall tales, telling hello hand, telling hey guys,
Y'all,
look at this.
That story ain't that great.
Watching Bad Influence Jeff try to mumble his way through
Are
a
we
really
sure he's
long,
going?
meandering toast.
Is Jeff going?
Oh, he'll
Have
go.
we even asked him?
Oh, he'll go.
He'll go.
He'll book 3 days before the event, but
He's
he'll
got
go.
to try to reclaim his title as Mr. Valentin Imperial.
He won Mr. Valentine Imperial.
did.
He sure did. That was great. Yeah, they do fun activities by the pool.
They have great shows. They have
magic shows.
Water dance. They have
Yeah.
the people that do the water dancing, and it's just amazing.
They've got a big sports bar there, cigar room, a martini bar.
Yeah.
There's a outdoor dance area where bands play at night. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, down, and I guess you call it, it's not called the quad, but it's like up in the area. It's really just a lot of fun. We love it. So hopefully a lot of you can go. I really would love that. So go to kellyandalan.com/vacation, fill out a little form, not a big deal. And then, you can, like we said, the very basic package is what we just kind of went over with you, but you can upgrade, they have swim up rooms.
Yeah.
They have deluxe suites.
Yeah.
They have all sorts of packages.
They have all
who can
kinds
help you
of
with
stuff.
that?
But the deluxe junior suite we've stayed in before.
That's
and it's
typically where
nice.
we always stay.
Yeah, it's really
it's
nice.
And they've been upgrading some of the rooms along,
Yeah.
some of the rooms. So you can find out about that too.
Yeah, but that's a great package. Or you can ball. If you want to ball, you can ball.
Be a baller.
You can be a baller.
All right. Real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to one of our listeners, our podcast listeners in San Antonio. So sweet. I got a package delivered at our headquarters, our Sandwich and Some Lovin' headquarters.
Oh, it went to HQ?
Yeah, it went to our
Did it really?
headquarters. But there was a box of all these wonderful melts, these the candle melts that smell so delicious, and it's just so sweet. She included a letter with it. It's really beautiful. It had a wax seal on the letter. It was just beautiful, and she just said she wanted to share a little backstory about her small business in San Antonio. She said, "I work in dentistry, and throughout the years, I've built many relationships with our patients, and that also means they would share happy and many sad stories with me. I would come home every single day feeling overwhelmed with how much was happening in this world, especially with COVID, and trying to understand what COVID was. After getting home from work, I'd take a few moments to myself, sometimes a few tears just from the stress of work and COVID, obviously many mixed feelings. My little girl would always ask what she could do to help me feel better, and it was hard to explain how I was feeling, but having her by my side just made things better. But I remember we would light a candle or a tea light warmer, and it immediately changed the way I felt. The relaxing scent just took me to a happier state of mind. With that being said, that is how A&B Waxworks began. Alyssa and I decided we would research and make our own wax melts. What a fun thing to do as a mother and daughter, right? You start this fun little project and it becomes a business. She said, after so much trial and error, here we are today. We pray to bring a smile to our customers when burning our melts. We hope you enjoy them. And if there is a scent you may not like, maybe you can share with someone who may love it. Thank you for being you. Keep bringing awesome content and stay safe. Happy melting from your friends in San Antonio, Lissa and Alyssa."
Very nice.
Isn't that sweet?
We've got one going.
Got one going. It's called Midnight for Men, because we're in Alan's office and I didn't think he'd want something girly. But they got this scent here. She sent especially for me, raspberry sangria.
Oh, wow.
Some really delicious scents, and the tea lights and everything. So shout out to A&B Waxworks. You can find them on socials at AB Waxworks, Facebook, TikTok. They're on TikTok and Instagram.
Ad?
No, that was just a very nice thing.
Just a nice shout
It's
out.
a small business, and so listener that sent us a beautiful box, and I just wanted to give her a shout out.
I'm all about the small business.
I am too.
Want to see small business succeed.
I do too. I get so sad when I see small and large businesses close down. Man, Tuesday morning is shuttering a bunch of stores.
Are they really?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh, Bed Bath and Beyond.
Well, I was reading an article. I don't want to get into it, but we went to the mall like last week for Valentine's Day, and I had to go back to exchange something for Alan. And I'm walking around, and it's just so disheartening to see all these storefronts shuttered, and that just represents people's dreams.
What mall?
At North Park, where I went.
Oh, North Park,
So
yeah.
many places were shuttered and restaurants closed, and it's like, what is happening? It's just, I don't know. We need to burn more melts and feel better.
Burn more melts and feel better?
Yeah, that's what she said. You smell that candle and those burning wax melts, and it transports you to a nicer place.
One thing that's making me feel better is Kelly gave me a back scratcher a while back, and
That's from Jerry Raspberry.
and it's always just been sitting in my closet
You're finally using
until
it?
recently because I got this freaking back tattoo started, and none of them have itched as much as this one does.
It's a big one.
It's huge, and Kelly's been putting that. What do you call that stuff? Gold Bond.
Gold Bond medicated lotion. It's the best. It's the green
That
bottle.
stuff works.
It's the green bottle with the red cap. My legs used to itch so badly, and I don't know why. It would be after I get out of a shower or get in water or something. They would itch so bad, I would scratch them until I would draw blood. And what I'd have to do is lay on my bed.
Ailment?
It doesn't do it anymore really, but my brother would come see me, and we'd be going to church, and I'd be in tears, crashing. I was like, I've got to go home. I would lay on my bed and put my hands underneath my butt and lay there and I would almost convulse because you're itching so bad. It was bad, Alan. And I tried everything, and I'd go to the doctor, and they're like, we don't see anything wrong, because it would just randomly happen. And I tried every lotion on the planet, and the only thing that helped me was this Gold Bond.
That stuff works.
Medicated lotion. It's the green bottle with the red cap. It's gotten better over the years. I don't know what it was. I think I was allergic to water for a while, at least from my knees down. It was weird. But that's what I've been putting on your back.
Kelly's been putting it on my back.
And it does help.
It really does. Yeah,
Good.
I'm hoping. Tattoos always itch when they heal, but like if there's one on your arm or whatever, you can kind of take care of it.
Yeah.
Scratch it and put a lot of lotion and stuff on it. I can't reach my back to put
That's why I'm here.
lotion all over it. Yeah, so that is helping.
Well, you remember that next time I ask you to rub my neck and my shoulders. How many times I've lotioned up your back?
I always do.
Tit for tat in this
Tit
this
for tat.
marriage.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it unless you do something
That's right.
for me.
That's how our marriage works.
What are you going to do for me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, babe. Got anything else?
No, I think that's it. I need to go have a talk with my daughter, Emma Kellie. Tomorrow, we're going to get her driver's license.
Oh, wow.
We're going
Tomorrow's
to
a
get her
big
driver's
day.
License. It's a very big day.
That is a big day.
And, I'm pulling her out of school. It's an excused absence for high school students to go get their driver's license. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
They told me that. And so I'm going to go get her from school tomorrow. In Texas, the DMV got so freaking out of control. They finally started, thank the Lord, you can make an appointment. So you have an appointment time. But
That's awesome.
sometimes your appointments can be 3 months away.
Right.
And sometimes it can be tomorrow.
I
It's
would
just luck of
rather
the draw.
have an appointment 3 months away
Then go sit up
than
there.
one of the worst experiences of my life was going up there before they instituted
this.
that appointment thing.
People would be.
I was there for 6 hours, babe.
People would be streaming tears from the
Oh.
stress, because it's like, I have to get back to work, or you get all the way up there after you waited for hours and you're missing that one piece of paper. It's so frustrating. So now I like this new system. But I got lucky. We only had to wait like 2 weeks for this appointment.
It's not bad.
Not bad. But anyway, tomorrow's a big day, so I've got to go up there and talk to her, make sure because I'm not going to be here in the morning to help her get ready, make sure she's got her hair right and her makeup right, because that's going to be her driver's license photo.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that one sticks with you for a while.
It does. You got big plans?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
I got to get the boys. Got to pick them up.
Yeah. Wow, we both have big plans.
Is there something else I'm supposed to do?
Didn't Cole have some tournament or something?
I think he has baseball tomorrow.
Okay. Well, that's
I
what
don't
we're
know.
doing.
I'll
It's
have to
just
look at the schedule.
back to normal activities here. But thank y'all for joining us for this podcast. I hope a lot of you are excited and already going to the website and getting in touch with Ken and putting that deposit down.
KellieandAllen.com/vacation, week of July 4th, Valentin Imperial. Your man is Ken Holiday. Hit him up. Come party with us.
Yeah, we'll have it in the show notes too.
Oh, yeah. Good call, babe.
All right.
All right, babe. Well, love you desperately.
I love you.
Love our listeners desperately.
Love y'all.
I love the Valentin Imperial desperately.
Very much so.
Been there many, many times. This will be the third on a podcast vacation. You and I have been there 2 or 3 times.
More, yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
We do.
Love it so much. I'm sure we'll podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good. You have a good sandwich.